Final edition of Fizz TV coming to you from Alumni Stadium here in Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts. Boston College gets the 28-7 win over Syracuse. I'm Austin Pollack. He's Brendan Glasheen. Brendan, you called the game. What'd you see?
Well, what I saw was basically what we've seen in 9 of the last 10 games. A pitiful performance offensively. A squad Schaefer says that he's seen worse, but hard to believe when A.J. Long says he played his worst game next to Clemson this season. Just lots of struggles moving the chains. I mean, Syracuse had a little bit going in the second half when Long was able to hit Jared West multiple times. Long got a touchdown, his second of the year on the ground at least in the first half. But you just saw that the struggling offense, and when your defense is on the field for so long, which has been the case this season, they run out of gas and BC puts up a couple more scores.
It seems like this game kind of summed up the entire season. Struggles on offense, red zone, can't get the ball past the goal line. How does Syracuse bounce back from this going into next season? And we already started talking about it. Recruiting starts on Monday.
Well, we know that Terrell Hunt will be the starter on the depth chart as of next year. You have a lot of freshman quarterbacks that you're playing with that will be sophomores next year with Long, Kimball, and Wilson. You have a 2015 class that has yet to reel in a four-star recruit since K.J. Williams of last year. So from a recruiting standpoint, Schaefer's excited. He leaves on Monday to get everything going again. But can these young freshman pieces, emerge and become more consistent so the defense in the hands of Zaire Franklin, in the hands of a Colton Moskal or players like Antoine Cordy, can these guys come in? And Cam Lynch said he's hopeful that the linebackers can keep things gelled together, but can this defense be as consistent as it was this year, and can the offense be more consistent so the defense doesn't have to win you games?
Yeah, so Syracuse also finished the season 3-9. That's the worst since 2008. So it's been a long time. Now, obviously we know what has to change, but there might be some coaches kind of on the hot seat. Scott Schaefer, maybe. George McDonald, he was demoted halfway through the season. So what are we thinking from there?
Well, it's hard to believe George McDonald is back. I mean, as wide receivers coach for most of the year, he even said, if I knew I was going to get demoted, I would have stayed at Arkansas. Yeah. And with Scott Schaefer, Darryl Gross loves this guy. Yeah. I really can't. Again, Schaefer really set a bar high with 7 wins last year. Let's get 8. Yeah. That was what we heard from him all year. And you have to consider he gets only 3 this season. But again, a lot of injuries that helps his case, and a young team. You asked a lot of a young group, and quite frankly,
3 quarterbacks.
Exactly, you didn't get exactly what you wanted from this offense. Your starting quarterback was gone, so now you look to the future and hope these new names can bail Schaefer out next year. Of course, you got to surpass maybe 3 or 4 next year, not 3 wins. You can't do that in the third year of an ACC.
Well, that'll wrap up again. Final episode of Orange Fizz TV. Syracuse falls to Boston College 28-7. Brendan Glasheen, I'm Austin Pollack. Once again, 28-7. Syracuse finishes the season 3-9. No bowl game for the Orange.